Joining us right now is SNL alum, AM 970 radio host Joe Piscopo, joining us live in the middle of his show. Hey, Joe, good morning to you.
Maria, how are you? So great to have you with us on AM 970, The Answer. Hey, congratulations on Sunday Morning Futures. 5 years, girl. You're unbelievable.
Thank you so much. It's been a great year, 5 years, and we've been watching all of the ins and outs around the Mueller report, and we've been real accurate on the right side of justice in that.
Yes,
he had a great week, and your alum, SNL, continues to take shots at him. Joe, why can't they just come up with anything funny away from Donald Trump and their politics?
I know. You know, I thought De Niro, did you see De Niro play Mueller? Did you see that, Maria? I thought it was a great impression. I thought De Niro was going to lose it, though. I thought he was just going to go off and start going after the president again, you know, into one of his characters. You know, are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Are you talking to me? You know what I say? But I have to tell you, there is hope, Maria. There is hope. If you watch the show you went into it, you saw Beck Bennett do Vladimir Putin, and they had a sketch of Putin's generals going after Putin because the Mueller report came out and said Putin did not own Donald Trump, and they were very, very upset about it. Well, that sketch, I think, should have led off the show.
I'll tell you,
that was fair, and that was balanced.
Has been so strong for so many years, you know, since your days there. I mean, it just keeps. Is that all? Is that all, Lauren? Lauren Michaels?
I don't know. It's a good question. And you know what? I think it's always anti-establishment. That's what it is. It's when I was on the show, we did anti-establishment. I would parody Ronald Reagan, you know. But this year, to give SNL credit, they went on with the Vladimir Putin sketch. They did Jussie Smollett. They weren't supposed to do it. They did a very funny sketch.
That's true.
Going after Jussie Smollett. But to your point, Maria, wouldn't it be great? Where was the Joe Biden material, man? It's like Joe Biden is like turning into like like Dracula. I mean, hovering behind women, you know, and smelling what kind of perfume you have. And he's like, I want to bite your neck. I mean, there's a sketch. I mean, that writes itself. No?
Yeah, that's funny, actually. All right, how about this? Elon Musk drops a new single. The Tesla CEO tweeted about a rap song that he created, a tribute to Harambe, the gorilla who died back in 2016. Let's listen to it. Here we go.
Oh, no.
R.I.P. Harambe, sipping on some Bombay. We on our way to heaven. Amen. Amen. R.I.P. Harambe.
Oh, my God.
Stop.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it. That was Elon Musk's new rap song.
No, you can't.
Is this an April
I do a rap
Fool's
song.
joke or
I'm
what?
rapping Fats Joe Piscopo. I'd like to thank you all especially for coming to the show. I was born a white boy, but I like to rap black. I hope you don't mind to give some folks a heart attack. White men should not rap. And he's got to just stop it right there, I think, including myself, Maria.
You did a good job on that.
Right? Forget about it. You can't, you know. But Maria, there's so much to make fun of. I would love to see that. You know, what's happening with the Mueller probe. And I know we're on a time constraint here, but you've been covering it so great on Sunday mornings and on Mornings with Maria. This Mueller probe, let it go. And when Trey Gowdy was on your show yesterday, he was right. It's flawed. The whole report is flawed. There shouldn't have even been a report. And Lindsey Graham's got to go after everybody. But on SNL, they should at least address that and exactly why it's flawed. It's like the Three Stooges. The Democrats are like the Three Stooges. Hey, there's no collusion. Hey, Mo, look, there's no collusion. I'll give you a contusion, knucklehead. It's like a joke anymore, and I don't know what to make of it.
Yeah, but it wasn't a joke for 2 years that they tried to undermine this president. I've got with me this morning Governor Huckabee, Liz Peek, and Susan Lee. What do you say about this, Gov?
Well, Joe, yeah, I think Saturday Night Live needs some of the old characters they used to have. If not old ones, some new ones. It seems like all they do is just some kind of snarky humor, but they're losing that sense of bringing in totally interesting characters that are just plain funny. Do you think we're ever going to see that again at SNL?
No, I don't know. Governor, I watch you and read your tweets, Governor Huckabee. You're a pretty funny guy, man. You walk the line. Maybe they need you to write over there Saturday Night Live, sir.
Well, call Lauren. Tell him I'm ready. I'm available.
No, you know what, Governor, too? I talked to Maria last week about this. Adam Schiff, this guy with the eyes, and now pencil neck Schiff with the eyes. I mean, you can't make this up. That is funny. There's so many great characters on the other side that they should make fun of.
All they do is make fun of the president,
they let Joe Biden get away with it this weekend, and I would love to have seen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, that's the thing. I mean, it's only at the president's expense. There's nothing. I mean, you're right. There could have been a great one episode about Biden, but they stayed away from it.
I know. And guys, if I may, I said this before, I said it, I'll say it again. I think that the president, it would be so awesome if President Trump reached out to SNL, brought the cast down the way Ronald Reagan invited me down to the White House. I know I'm dreaming here, but you know what? It's funny, but it's time just to join together here because the president is doing a great job. But this is, for everybody who supports President Trump, the good news is that if you keep doing this and not giving a fair and balanced comedy overview of President Trump, he's going to walk away with this in 2020.
Hey, you
Maria.
want to give us a Ronald Reagan before you go?
Well, Joe, you know, you were very funny. Please, but I'm watching down on you. But you're a good Italian kid from New Jersey.
Joe,
and he pretty much told me that when I met him.
You were the best.
The Gipper.
Joe Piscopo, good to see you, sir. Have a great day to you and your listeners.